Hey, I'm Yalek, and guess what time it is? That's right, it is time for another Boom Fails video, and we're doing this one live, because look at this base. First of all, I mean, the guy's at 1197 VP, so consider that. And then look at this. This is just ridiculous. I don't know why. Mistake number one, having all of your mines there on the beach and or placed around the HQ. That's a barrage and some critters, and that takes care of those. Mistake number two, and this is the biggie here, why would you not have your shock launchers in range of your HQ? This is a new one, so I mean, I've done a lot of videos where you got people who do this and other dumb stuff, but yeah, having the shock launcher, has he never seen a warrior rush before? So I don't even have to worry about shocking those. I don't have to worry about shocking anything behind me, because a bullet is going to be standing right about where that boom mine is, right at the door of the HQ. Bullet's going to be there, and he's going to be taking all of the fire from everything behind him in the base, because he's Bullet. That's what he does. And so I really just need, let's see, this should be taunted, that flamethrower should also be taunted, so one shock. So I can even burn a little extra GBE if I need to on the mines, because we have exactly one shock. If we do it right, flamethrower, flamethrower, machine gun. That's it. Away we go. So we could even use, this is unboosted by the way, so we could, let's try this approach first and then this down here. I'm hoping that results in the cheapest, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see, we're gonna pop that, and let's see, probably that. Okay, and we have a perfectly clear shot at this point. No idea what this fella's thinking. Use that line drop on the beach with warriors to get them pulling together into like a smoke radius a bit sooner. If you want to see a boom fail, I'll show you a replay after this. A guy just tried to use warriors on my base. It's hilarious. He got to my HQ. He did. He had exactly 10 warriors left. Did we get all 3 back there? Nah, I missed them. Speaking of boom fails, but we'll just throw another med kit there in the back, and whatever. Bullet is there doing his thing. Missed my shock, doesn't matter. Just out heal. The warriors do their own healing, and throw a med kit is kind of general practice anyway when the warriors are exposed on the core. Just throw a med kit on there. 5. I lost 5. This guy. I had just, last night, I had posted a friendly challenge. I don't know if it would be still in chat or not, but I had posted a friendly challenge because somebody took down my base with warriors yesterday, and I specifically try not to make it easy for people to do what I just did to that other guy. So, I took down my base using warriors and had extremely low GBE, or extremely low statue percentages. I don't recall what they were, but it was impressive. And he had scouted well, and he had scouted up this side, and at the time I moved some mines over there to make that a little less doable, but he had a pretty clear path and he found it, and good for him. But if you don't scout my base, and if you just try to run up the middle, it's murderer's row. You've got, it's the double mines that kill you when you're with warriors. A single mine, you're fine. It's the multiple mines that kill you. So you've got 2 at the corner here, you've got 2 at the corner back there, you've got a shock mine and a regular mine there, 2 behind my new pretty trophy. Of course, we've got 2 mines back there. We've got at least 3 mines back here. That might be 4. Yeah, 4 mines. And so on. There's going to be several there. Only 2? I'm kind of surprised. Anyway, so this guy had just tried to, after I tweaked things, this guy tried unboosted. I can see there. Now, first of all, he does not use that drop. You see? He just drops the flags on the beach and flares them to the first point. Look at the ways to smoke there. And look how widely they're running in that giant triangle. It's just very simple. Just a tap, a simple row right down the beach. I usually start with Bullet in the middle. So Bullet, and then all the flags in a straight line right behind him. And then you can start smoking in a single path, because the warriors all run inwards towards their flags. don't do this. This is ugly. And don't do what's about to happen next. Okay, so there's some of those mines. Oop, I think you just found a couple more. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch more. Oh, yep. Oh, there's more. Gonna be some more here in a second. Yep, that was definitely mines. He gets... I mean, just more mines. Watch, more mines. Yeah, you can count them there. You can count the health bars. There are exactly 10 of them, and obviously he's not doing anything. I moved the hot pot behind my HQ as well, so as soon as that pops up, this is over, because Bullet is obviously not taunting that. That fries about 3/4 of the remaining warriors, and we're done there. I got a good chuckle out of that. He, yeah, did not scout well. Anyway, do hide your mind. If you're trying to stop people like me, make sure you stack them and place them behind buildings where I can't see them in multiples, and don't be like the other guy. Do make sure your shock launchers are ranging your HQ, because sort of my soapbox, but shock launchers are kind of unique in the sense that they are bad for everything in the game. Rocket launchers, terrible for Zookas, terrible for rifle. Not a problem for a tank or a Scorcher though. Flamethrower, same. On the other hand, boom cannon, not a problem for rifle, not a problem for Zooka. Terrible if you're a tank or a Scorcher though, and so on. Every mortar doesn't really do much for against tanks and Scorchers and so on. Every other kind of tower in the game is tailored for a specific kinds of troop loadouts or troop combos, and shock launchers, they are unique. They are bad against everything. Bad if you're a tank, because tanks are slow and shock launchers are going to make them even slower. Scorchers, same thing. I mean, instead of running around and burning things down, they need to run around and burn things down because they don't have a lot of damage. So if you've got Scorchers out there, they're going to be out there for a long time. Shock launchers slowing them down while they're getting shot at, not good for them. On the other hand, bad for Zookas. Shock launcher, if you don't have troop health, will vaporize all of your Zookas with one shot. It's so sad when it happens. I've had it happen to me so many times. RCZM, shock launchers are bad against RCZM. It's the best defensive tower in the game. Heavy Zooka, you have to account for it. It's, you know, I mean, same as with regular Zooka. If you were trying to hit me with HZ from right next to the cryo trophy here, you would have to account for these things back here, including the shock launcher. So, geez, I mean, Grens, same thing as with the tanks. They're kind of slow, and slowing them down even further with the shock launcher and locking them in place so they're just getting shot by other things is not helping them. Make sure your shock launchers are in range of your HQ, please. Anyway, that's all I've got for this evening. Hope you have a great night. I'll catch you later.